Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Jennifer Pedranti hits back at disgraceful Tamra judge for gloating about Ryan Boyajian FBI scandal on RHOC. Jennifer Pedranti has shown remarkable restraint throughout the Real Housewives of Orange County Season 18 as Tamra judge has hurled accusations about her fiancé, Ryan Boyajian. Jennifer has grown visibly tired of her co-star because of her actions, and she has earned a wealth of fans for calling Tamra out in recent episodes. During Thursday's Ho-Hum season finale, cameras picked back up 3 weeks after filming concluded because Ryan was named in an article about an FBI investigation. After slamming Jennifer and Ryan about potential FBI drama earlier in the season, Tamra felt vindicated and wore a hat with the words FBI sprawled across it. Emily Simpson was on hand to say that Tamra should have worn it to Jennifer and Ryan's engagement party. Of course, we already know that the FBI situation was a disaster, and we're questioning why producers felt the need to pick up filming again because it only made Tamra look worse. In the aftermath, Bravo shared a YouTube exclusive special that showcased a cast reacting to the events, with Jennifer admitting that her world stopped the day the article hit because her phone was blowing up. However, she said they knew about the article because ESPN contacted them for comment. She said it was a difficult day for everyone involved. Jennifer is not impressed with Tamra. "I don't even know how to speak to Tamra showing up in an FBI hat," Jennifer told the audience in the Bravo exclusive YouTube video. "It was just absolutely disgraceful," she added while claiming that she and Ryan know everything about each other. "He keeps claiming that he is innocent." Tamra chimed in before saying that only time will tell whether that's the truth. Jennifer has tried many times to maintain a friendship with Tamra, but the latter's mouth always gets in the way because she throws these outlandish accusations at everyone. With a 3-part reunion on the horizon, they'll be forced to hash out their differences, for better or worse. Jennifer and Tamra have a storied past. Jennifer seems over Tamra's continued apologies because she only plays nice for a short time before continuing her tirade of terror. The good news is that Jennifer has solidified herself as a top-tier housewife this season, meaning Tamra cannot push her out of the cast. If anything, Tamra stands a higher chance of being iced out, and it will all come down to how she reacts at the reunion. Will she take accountability or will she continue to deflect? That's the big question. Jennifer Pedranti never thought she'd be caught in a whirlwind quite like this. She had joined the Real Housewives of Orange County to showcase her life's real, complex layers, a single mother of 5, balancing a demanding yoga business, and trying to mend the fractured pieces of her personal life with Ryan Boyajian. Little did she anticipate that joining the show would entangle her in a tornado of betrayal, scandal, and unrelenting accusations, the most painful of which now involved her so-called friend, Tamra Judge. It was early morning when Jennifer first heard the whispers, and it didn't take long for them to roar into outright gossip. Ryan was under FBI investigation. The details were still murky, wrapped in legal jargon and whispered rumors, but the allegations involved tax evasion, fraudulent investments, and even ties to questionable business associates. Jennifer's phone buzzed with concerned messages and condolences from family, but she felt an overwhelming silence when it came to her friends on the show, especially Tamra. Jennifer knew Tamra had never been Ryan's biggest fan. The tension was subtle at first, a raised eyebrow here, a snide comment there, but it was always there, lurking just beneath the surface. When Tamra had returned to RHOC, she quickly began airing her grievances about Ryan, often under the guise of concern for Jennifer's well-being. But now Jennifer could feel Tamra's disdain bubbling into something else, something meaner and more vindictive. She remembered a time not too long ago when she and Tamra had spent hours laughing over glasses of wine, sharing stories of heartbreak, triumph, and the chaos of blended families. It was a friendship that felt real, built on mutual understanding and support. But since the rumors broke, Tamra had been nowhere to be found. In fact, it seemed she was relishing in the scandal, gloating about Ryan's downfall on social media and in hushed conversations with the other housewives. Her words were sharp, laden with contempt, and Jennifer felt every sting. Jennifer had been silent for days, preferring to ignore the comments and focus on her family and the rapidly spiraling situation with Ryan. But one evening, as she scrolled through Instagram, she came across a clip of Tamra in a recent episode, laughing as she recounted the details of Ryan's alleged crimes with Shannon Beador and Heather Dubrow. Tamra's voice oozed with satisfaction, as if Ryan's scandal was a long-awaited piece of gossip she could finally unwrap. Jennifer couldn't keep silent any longer. A fire ignited within her as she crafted her response. She typed fiercely, her words charged with a fury she could no longer contain. Disgraceful. That's what it is, Tamra. I once thought you were a friend, someone who would understand the pain, fear, and stress that comes with public humiliation and personal trials. But you're gloating over my family's struggles as if they're nothing more than fodder for your entertainment. Shame on you. Her words were lived within moments, and the response was swift. Fans of RHHOC flooded her comment section with support, while others warned her about crossing Tamra, the queen of Orange County. But Jennifer didn't care. She'd spent too long standing in the shadows, swallowing her pain for the sake of a drama-free friendship that clearly meant more to her than it did to Tamra. This was her breaking point. Tamra, unsurprisingly, didn't stay silent either. Within hours, she posted her own response, drenched in sarcasm and backhanded remarks. She claimed that Jennifer had it coming, that if you lie down with dogs, you get fleas, and that she was only pointing out the truth. The feud took on a life of its own, spreading like wildfire across blogs, entertainment sites, and gossip channels. Fans of the show were divided, some siding with Tamra's brutal honesty, others defending Jennifer's right to shield her family from public ridicule. Yet, as the days passed, Jennifer found herself reflecting on what this entire situation revealed about the women she once thought were her friends. She'd weathered storms before: divorces, single parenting, financial struggles, but nothing prepared her for the betrayal she felt from Tamra. It wasn't just a rift between castmates, it was a crack in her entire understanding of loyalty and trust. One afternoon, Jennifer decided to take matters into her own hands. She gathered the women of the cast together for a private conversation, away from the cameras and prying producers, in a quiet room with only a few glasses of sparkling water and the stark reality of their fractured friendship. She felt the weight of her words before they even left her mouth, but she pressed on, determined to lay everything bare. "Tamra, I need to know, why are you doing this?" she asked, her voice steady but her hands trembling. "You know I'm going through one of the hardest times of my life. You know the fear and pain that comes with public scrutiny. So why are you gloating? Why are you making this even harder?" Tamra leaned back in her chair, her expression unreadable. There was a moment of silence before she spoke, her words cold and calculated. "Because you need to wake up, Jennifer. This is what you signed up for. You're with a man who has a questionable past, and I'm not going to sit around and pretend like everything's fine. Maybe it's time you realize what kind of man you're really with." The sting of her words hung in the air. Jennifer felt a surge of anger, but underneath it all, she felt sadness, a deep, unshakable sadness that the woman she once considered a friend was willing to tear her down so mercilessly. Jennifer looked around the room, searching the faces of the other housewives, hoping for a flicker of understanding, a sign that someone else saw the pain she was in. Jana Kirschenheiter reached out, placing a comforting hand on Jennifer's arm. Heather looked away, her face unreadable, and Shannon sighed, as if silently weighing the words she wanted to say. "This isn't about Ryan, Tamra," Jennifer said quietly, holding back tears. "This is about you wanting to be right, no matter the cost. You can think whatever you want about him, but you don't get to celebrate my pain like it's some kind of victory." With those words, Jennifer walked away, leaving behind the tense silence of the room, the echoes of her confrontation with Tamra, and the reality that her time on the Real Housewives of Orange County might forever be shadowed by this feud. Back home, surrounded by her children and the comforting routines of family life, Jennifer felt a strange sense of peace. She knew that the drama would continue to spiral, that the tabloids would feast on every word exchanged between her and Tamra, but in that moment she felt stronger than she ever had. She had stood up for herself, and she'd reminded Tamra and herself that some things were worth fighting for even in the cutthroat world of Orange County.